Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of Christmas Planner Dashboard. I had some technical difficulties, and so it's going to look a little bit different from now on from where we started off in our first video. My laminator and hole puncher were not cooperating with me with the 10 mil thickness of the laminator pouches. So because I used up my supplies on that project that didn't end up completing very well, I had to switch over and just switch it up a little bit. We've gotten this far and it's all the same, but the decorations are a little bit different, and I thought I would finish by showing you the idea I had in the original video of using one of these squares here to add in a picture of the family on the back of the dashboard in place of the receipt pocket that I used on my original design, the receipt pocket. So all that you've missed is basically, here we go, let me show you. In this original dashboard, I was writing out my wish list because I ran out of these nice little pages here. I substituted it for this glad tidings box where I wrote in a scripture verse, Luke 1:14, and I just used these double-sided mounting squares to put this onto our dashboard that we're working on. And then I pulled my 3 Stickabilities sticker sheets that we went over in the beginning of the first video that I was going to use to decorate with, and just place those stickers where I wanted them here, along with a washi border that I used in the first video. So now we're getting to the actual dashboard portion. First, the other thing I wanted to do was put the box on the back instead of that pocket that I used in my first board. I'm going to use the pictures. So let's cut this box out. Perfect. So we're not going to use this one. We're going to go ahead and use this one. And just like on the front of this dashboard, for this one, I'm going to use these double-sided mounting squares to put this in place. Oh, got a few that time. Put one in each corner, one in the middle so we don't have a bubble. Okay, and then we just remove these little tabby backings here, and that'll expose our double-sided adhesive. Oh, it's sticking on me. There we go. Let's see, I'm going to put this like so on the back of my dashboard. And I printed my picture using my original Polaroid zip. I have since purchased this. Since I purchased this, I have also obtained an HP sprocket, and I honestly couldn't see very much difference in the picture quality. But I use them both. I love them both. And I printed out this photo from last Christmas. We're missing one of the nieces because she was little and didn't want to cooperate. But it does have the sticker backing, so I can just place that right inside of my square here. Yeah, you need nails or something to get this paper apart. Yeah, it's pretty sticky. And I'll place them right here. Aren't they the cutest kids you ever did see? I know yours are cuter, but I love them. Alright, so now we have this done. It's the back and the front. Now this time I'm going to go ahead and use, this feels like 3mm lamination to me. My Happy Planner punch was just not cooperating with the 10mm. I know some people use the arc punch and have success with that. I might look into that if I'm going to be punching something more heavy duty like my 10mm from now on. But we're just going to stick this in, and then the opening goes here at the top, and then you have to feed in the closed portion through the machine at the bottom. So I'm just going to stick this in my laminator. It'll take a quick second. I'm going to get my paper cutter ready. Now it's funny because when I made my first Christmas dashboard before I decided to make a video and show you all how to do it, my HP punch cut just fine. But the second and third attempt did not do well. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know why that is, but hopefully we'll have more success with this 3mm laminating sheet. I'm going to let this cool down for a second. Okay, so here, when you laminate things, you need to be careful. Let me see if I can get it to show up under here. But there is like a darker bordered area where the seal is, and you want to make sure you don't cut into that or you'll get spacing. Hold on, there we go. Maybe you can see it better, the black background. Yeah, so right here, you don't want to cut into that or it's going to come apart and then you'll have like a gap in between. So you have to make sure you leave just a little bit of room to not interfere with that seal. So I'm going to bring this through a couple times because it also didn't want to go, the blade also didn't want to go through my 5mm laminator. I don't know, it's just having lots of difficulties today. And we'll do this side. And then we'll do this side. I take it through 2 or 3 times just to make sure it cut all the way through. Sometimes it'll stick to the edge here and you'll have to either bend it back and forth or use some scissors to cut it off if it doesn't go all the way through. Next we're going to use regular scissors to just cut this out and go around the tab, making sure that we don't open the sealed portion here. I'm getting a little too close to that tab. Alright, so now we have our finished sealed dashboard. Loving the picture on the back. But like I said, we can also use a pocket. And if you're using a pocket, you don't want to seal it into the divider like this. You want to use these mounting brackets to put it on the outside, so that way you can stick your receipts into the pocket. Next, we're on to the step that gave me such difficulty in the first place. We are going to hole punch the dashboard. Now the Happy Planner has these lines here, and you'd want to line the base of the dashboard up with this white line. The top doesn't really matter because it may stick out over the top, because that's what we want. We want to be able to see our Christmas dashboard tab. Stick it in here. And a nice bit of weight go all the way through. Oh, we got a little sticks. Alright, and now we have our hole punches. Some of them are sticking a little bit, but that's alright. And now we can add it into our planner. We're going to move our cash envelope, and you can see we're going to add this in, put our cash envelope, and there we go. We are done. We have the cash envelope for our Christmas present shopping, and then we have our dashboard, and then we have our picture on the back. And then this, if we want to take the envelope out, we can also do it this way. As we started in video 1, we actually have our wish list, which is our shopping list. And then we have our Christmas money. And then we have, oh, I did go ahead and add on this one, the back, the picture we discussed, but you didn't get to see that cut. So there's that. And then the third option was the one we originally started out with, and that was the wish list with the receipt pocket on the back for our shopping receipts. So that is like so. And then our receipt pocket is back here, and we can just open this up and stick our receipts in there. And there we have a few different options for creating your own Christmas dashboards. And if you guys go ahead and do this, I would love to see pictures in the comment. And please feel free to like and share my video, as well as subscribe, as I'm going to be trying to put out new videos weekly, and I have some ideas in mind for next week that I'm already working on. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon. I hope you have Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.